Hello. So today is Monday, August 27th. It has been a very hectic day so far. Both the boys needed to go to tutorial in the morning to make up some work they missed for missing during the funeral on Thursday. So that means they had to go to school earlier. And of course, that's a little bit more challenging, getting up and getting everything ready. So I was able to make their breakfast this morning. I had my husband set out stuff for a crock pot meal that I was going to make this morning, which had some vegetables that need to be cut, and there's like some spices to mix and to put on the beef. It's a chunk of beef. I forget which cut it is, but something that cooks like a roast or something in a crock pot. So my husband was still getting ready when it was time to take the kids to school, so I ended up driving them to school. It's the first time that I've driven in a really long time, definitely since the surgery. So, of course, I've been off of pain medication, so I'm okay to drive and everything. So it went better than expected. I was able to get into my car. That was my biggest concern, that I wouldn't be able to get into my car because in the garage I only have so much room between the driver's door and the wall. And with the brace on, I can't always bend my knee all the way. Like, I can bend my knee more without the brace on, but the brace is a little bit more restrictive. Even though it has open range, it's just harder to maneuver, I guess. I thought, well, I might not be able to get my driver's side door open wide enough to be able to get my leg in, but I did. So, took the kids to school and came home. And of course, I had the same breakfast as always. So, and then I chopped up the vegetables for the crock pot meal and had my husband put my brace on. Yeah, I did all that without my brace on because my husband was busy in the morning and I couldn't have him, or he wasn't available to put my brace on for me. So I cooked breakfast and got into my car, all of that without my brace, but I did use one crutch. And of course today, when I had physical therapy, so I was hurrying to get the crock pot meal done, and then I went to physical therapy, which I drove myself. It's the first time I'd driven myself to physical therapy since the surgery. And the physical therapist looked at my incisions and said, yeah, it looks like you definitely have a lot of irritation, and confirmed that I should not be using the polysporin nor the hydrogen peroxide, and to just use Band-Aids on the two biggest incisions that I have. And I told her that, the adhesive from Band-Aids can cause irritation. She gave me these Band-Aids, which are supposed to be like medical grade Band-Aids, which she said that they're a little less sticky, or like, I guess the adhesive isn't as bad. And I told her that I also alternate between like gauze and Band-Aids, and she's like, oh, that's perfect. And she gave me these pads. I don't know why. I don't know what it looks like. I haven't opened it yet, but she told me it's kind of like the part of a Band-Aid that you put over a wound, so I can use this kind of like gauze, and I can just tape it, just to make sure that air can flow through it or underneath it. So don't tape it solid, just a little bit on each side. I did my exercises, same exercises at physical therapy, and did the icing on my knee. Everything so far so good. It does still itch a little bit. It's sore. I don't have, I guess what maybe they call it, overextension. Like, I can extend my leg straight, but like, you know how you can kind of lock your knees back, or you can extend it a little bit more than just straight? I can't do that yet with my knee, and I can't bend it all the way, but my flexion is getting a lot better. Yeah, so today is going to be a busy day still because I have to pick up the kids at chess, or they have after school chess, so I have to pick them up from chess, and then they have a back to school night or open house or whatever they call it, where you meet the teachers and all that, which I don't think I'm going to go to that, but my kids and my husband are going to go. So that's one of the reasons I'm doing the crock pot meal, so it can be ready early and they can have an early dinner and then go. So yes, busy day, lots of things to do today. So today was a good day, except my knee is really sore. I folded 2 loads of laundry while standing. I unloaded the dishwasher. I think it was all a little bit much. Of course, I had the crock pot beef roast with veggies, which was really good. And yeah, I'm tired and my knee is sore and itchy still,